Have you ever looked at a glass of milk and thought to yourself, this is my best friend for strong, healthy bones? Well, here's a surprise. There are actually foods, common foods with more calcium than milk ever had. Yes, it's true, really. Some foods you may already have in your kitchen right now today. And here's the part that's even more surprising. These foods don't just support your bone health. Some of them also help your heart stay healthy and are easier to digest, especially important. For senior health after 60, our digestion needs support, and our bones need more strength than ever. Welcome to Healthy Life. I'm James, your guide in today's vital discussion for everyone over 60. We're diving into a topic more important than many people realize daily: getting enough calcium naturally. If you're over 50, you've likely heard this from doctors or friends. You need more calcium to keep your bones strong, avoid fractures, and maintain an active lifestyle without unexpected injuries later. You've probably seen ads showing milk as the main calcium source daily. But here's the truth. Milk isn't the only way to boost calcium, and in some cases, it may not help. As we age well, nutrition becomes more personal. What works for one may not work universally. So today I'm sharing 7 powerful natural sources of calcium beyond milk for seniors and everyone. They're nutrient-packed options, ideal for bone support and overall senior health after 60, simple to add daily. Let's get started together and explore better choices for strong bones and a healthier life today. These foods are easy to find and even easier to include daily. They blend into meals and bring powerful nutrition for stronger senior bones. We won't just list these calcium-rich superfoods quickly. We'll go deeper today, showing how they work, how to use them, and what to avoid. Plus, how to boost calcium absorption naturally by pairing with other nutrients. So grab your tea, sit back, relax, and let's care for bones in a delicious, lasting way. Ready to rethink calcium? Let's change what we thought we knew forever. Before we start, though, I'd love your thoughts. Have you ever struggled to get enough calcium without using dairy daily? Or maybe you found a diet that changed your bone health, energy, or even your sleep? Share with us. Below your story may help someone watching right now. Now let's ask this. Why is calcium more than just about milk? When we hear calcium, we picture cold milk, maybe next to cookies. We were told growing up that milk builds strong bones for life. But as we age, our body tells us a different story entirely. Most people don't realize that using calcium properly depends on 2 things: how much you eat and how well your body actually absorbs it. Sadly, as we age, our natural ability decreases to absorb calcium well. That's why senior health after 60 needs smarter calcium habits every day. It's not about more milk, it's about better strategy. Calcium's benefits go far beyond just bone strength. It supports your nerves, your muscles, your heart. It helps your hormones and even brain function. Your body and brain must stay in sync. Let me share something that really hit home. Mary Gardy, age 68, was active and healthy. But last winter, she slipped on her porch. She broke her wrist even though she thought she was doing everything right every single day. She told us honestly, I drink milk daily, and still her calcium levels were too low. Turns out the problem wasn't just about milk. Her doctor explained clearly, it's also about what she ate or didn't and how her body was responding to it. That's why for senior health after 60, we need to think more deeply. Before we go further, tell me about you. What's your background today? Do you have questions? Feel free to ask in the comments below. Also, don't forget this, hit subscribe and turn on your notifications now. You won't miss any great senior health tips from our Healthy Life channel. Full of guidance. Now here's what matters if you're still with us. Type 1 below, if not type 0. Either way, you're welcome. There's a common mistake thinking milk is everything. But let's be clear. The truth about calcium is much more complex. It comes from multiple sources, many better absorbed than milk ever was. Ready for real answers? Let's move to the top 7 natural foods for better calcium today. Here's the good news for those avoiding dairy. If you're lactose intolerant or prefer plant options, many great calcium sources are easier to find, gentler on digestion too. If you think calcium only comes from milk, you'll be surprised today. Let's start small, but mighty. A tiny seed powerhouse for senior bone strength. We're talking about chia. Yes, chia seeds, exactly. These little black seeds are serious health giants. You might raise eyebrows if someone told you 1 spoon of seeds could strengthen your bones. But chia is powerful with more calcium than you'd expect from nature. Just 100 grams deliver over 600 milligrams calcium. That's more than many dairy products we know. And they're not just about calcium alone, either. Chia seeds provide protein, plant-based, clean, and strong. They're packed with fiber to help your digestion, and omega-3 fatty acids support heart and brain. These are critical areas for senior health after 60. Chia's real superpower, though, is how gentle it is on your body, easy to digest daily and blends into anything. Sprinkle on your oatmeal, add it to smoothies, or stir in yogurt. They work with everything. No weird taste involved. Want a no-effort start? Soak them in water, then mix and enjoy. This is how small habits lead to stronger bones and better aging. Next up, we'll look at another calcium hero already in your kitchen. As we age gracefully, senior health becomes priority. Chia is a gem for those avoiding dairy or following plant-based eating. Especially after 60 years, our digestion gets sensitive and dairy may bother the stomach or energy. Chia is much gentler and still deeply nourishing. How do you use these tiny super seeds? Here's a simple idea. You'll love the result. Make chia pudding overnight. It's easy and delicious. Take 1 cup milk almond or any type. Add 2 tablespoons chia and a touch of honey or cinnamon powder. Mix gently. Store cold in your fridge overnight. By morning, you'll have a creamy, calcium-rich breakfast. It's a smooth treat. Great for bones, too. Now let me share a story from someone. A viewer named Elam, aged 72 years old. He watched our last video and made changes. He started adding chia to his morning yogurt. 3 months later, exactly, his doctor saw improvements in bone density levels. Was chia the only reason for the boost? Maybe not entirely, but it clearly didn't hurt. The message is simple. Small food changes matter, especially for senior health. 1 tiny habit daily can build stronger bones. Especially after 60 years, our bones need support. So don't underestimate chia. It's a natural ally. Let's keep going now and explore the next powerful source of calcium. Wait until you meet this next tiny hero. If you're enjoying learning about small but mighty foods for bone health, you might already be eating this next snack because it's crunchy, tasty, and loved by many. Let's talk almonds today. A crunchy path to stronger, happier bones. Snacking is part of daily life for most, but we often reach for cookies or chips. Almonds are a better choice for your bones. Yes, almonds have calcium, but there's more magic. They also have magnesium. That's the real helper. Magnesium makes sure calcium goes where it should, into your bones, not arteries. Carrie, one of our viewers, age 73, shared her almond habit with us. She keeps a small jar on the counter. Now, each afternoon, instead of cookies, she grabs a handful of almonds. Her nails feel stronger and energy more stable. Easy almond tips now. Snack on them plain. Add them to yogurt. Sprinkle on salads, too. Try almond butter toast or even homemade almond milk. Much easier than you might think to make, and far better than just calcium pills daily. It's natural, tasty, simple, and your body absorbs it so much better. So next time you feel snack cravings, go almonds. Your bones will thank you more than cookies. Now, let's move ahead to the next powerful bone-supporting food coming soon. Almonds were amazing, right? But now, let's talk about another small powerhouse. It's probably already sitting quietly in your pantry. Say hello to sesame seeds and creamy, rich tahini. These tiny seeds are absolutely packed with calcium. Just 100 grams of sesame seeds gives you around 1,000 milligrams of calcium. That's nearly 4 times what you get from milk. Incredible for something so small, wouldn't you agree? But sesame seeds don't just stop at calcium. They're also full of zinc. Great for bone repair, plus magnesium, phosphorus, and healthy fats for joints. They even help reduce inflammation in the body. The best part is, they're super easy to use. No cooking, no stress, just sprinkle and enjoy. Sprinkle them on rice, add to a salad. Top your toast with tahini, or stir into soups or mix in yogurt. So simple and tasty, and bones love them too. Next time you snack or cook something new, reach for sesame seeds. Let your bones say thank you with every bite. Are you ready for the next delicious secret to stronger bones? Let's keep going together. Have you tried tahini yet? It's creamy sesame paste and full of flavor. It's a classic ingredient in Middle Eastern cooking. Drizzle it on veggies, add to baked goods, or mix in dressings. A few years ago, I visited a friend in beautiful Lebanon. Her father, age 82, still walked every day. No cane, just energy. Every morning, he enjoyed a flatbread with tahini and olive oil, a simple family tradition that kept him strong and full of life. That made me wonder, are we missing something in these old recipes? Tahini has oxalates, yes, which may block some calcium. But don't worry too much because the good far outweighs the tiny downside. When paired with foods rich in magnesium and vitamin D, it works wonders. So next time you add flavor to your food, don't forget that drizzle. Now, are you ready for something from the sea? Let's talk about sardines. With bones, yes, bones. Sardines might not be your go-to grocery pick. They come in a can, they smell a bit fishy, and yes, tiny bones. But guess what? Those little bones are full of calcium. Sardines are like natural calcium capsules. One serving gives you over 300 milligrams of calcium, plus they have vitamin D and omega-3s, great for your joints and heart too. So don't overlook them. Just add to salads or on toast. Your bones will thank you one tasty bite at a time. Ready to explore more bone-loving foods? Let's go. Especially when eaten with the bones inside, you get around 380 milligrams of calcium in just 100 grams of sardines. Those tiny bones? Don't worry. They're soft and easy to digest. But sardines don't stop at just calcium. They're packed with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium properly. Plus, you get omega-3s, the healthy fats that support your brain and heart function. And let's not forget the high-quality protein, perfect for keeping your muscles strong as you age. Many people don't realize. If you're low in vitamin D, calcium supplements can build up in the wrong places, like in your arteries. That's risky. But sardines offer a natural solution. Calcium and vitamin D together in one bite. In his 70s, my Uncle Joe used to avoid sardines. Then one day his heart doctor suggested them for heart health. Uncle Joe tried them, smashed on toast with a squeeze of lemon. After a few weeks, he said he felt a boost in energy every time he ate them. Now, sardines are his weekly tradition. So don't overlook this humble little fish. It's a simple way to support your bones, your heart, and your whole body. Try adding sardines to tomato sauce, or make a salad with mustard and herbs, or serve them with sliced cucumber, on crackers for a light lunch. These little fish are a complete healthy treasure, bones, and all included. Now let's explore another calcium source. Tofu, especially calcium-rich tofu. If you want a flexible plant-based food, tofu is a superfood for bone health. If you want plant-based alternatives, tofu might already be on your radar. But did you know? Not all tofu has the same calcium. The secret is calcium-set tofu, or tofu made with calcium sulfate. It's a healthy treasure for your bones. You get about 350 milligrams of calcium in 100 grams of tofu, equal to a cup of milk but fully plant-based and completely cholesterol-free. For seniors after 60, moderation and awareness are the keys to proper nutrition after 60 years. Senior health depends on smart choices. Balanced calcium intake with variety in foods helps keep bones strong, protects heart and muscles, supports healthy aging. So add sardines and calcium-set tofu to your diet, because senior health deserves careful attention, and small changes can bring big benefits, especially after 60. Why is this important? As we grow older, our sensitivity to dairy increases naturally, whether you suffer from stomach issues or lactose intolerance or just want a lighter diet. Tofu offers an easy and gentle alternative. Don't be fooled by tofu's softness. It's a giant. For preserving lean muscle mass, rich in plant protein, also iron and magnesium, naturally boosted with calcium. When prepared right, tofu is famous for its versatility. You might wonder how to use it. It absorbs flavors, salty, sweet, spicy, or anything else. Here are simple ideas. Cook tofu with garlic and broccoli for a calcium-rich dinner. Blend it for creamy smoothies texture boost. Bake tofu cubes with herbs and olive oil for a crispy, nutrient-packed snack. I met Carol, a retired nurse in her 60s. She switched to tofu. After high cholesterol, she said, "I didn't expect to love it, but now it's my favorite." She never looked back. Once her doctor gave the green light. Choosing the right tofu gives your bones more than just a meat alternative. Now let's step into the garden and explore leafy greens that pack a surprising amount of calcium, kale, and spinach. These words mean more than just trendy, healthy food. When it comes to leafy greens, kale has recently gained huge popularity, found in salads, chips, smoothies, and more. But in the corner, there are other greens, rich in nutrients too, maybe even more. Let's take a look at spinach. Here's how the numbers stack. 100 grams of kale contains about 150 milligrams of calcium, which is easily absorbed, meaning your body can take it in efficiently. On the other hand, spinach offers around 230 milligrams per 100 grams. It's rich in vitamins K, A, and C, all boosting bone health. The best part, neither contains high oxalates, which are found in spinach, and other veggies that can block calcium absorption. I spoke with Larry, a retired teacher who loves gardening. In his backyard, he grew spinach and ate it almost daily, usually boiled with a little olive oil and garlic. His bone density, as his doctor measured, was above average for his age. Maybe thanks to the spinach. Larry laughed, saying, "It reminds us. The foods we eat and grow regularly have a big impact on our health. Which is better?" If you ask me, both are winners. Actually, spinach is great in hot dishes, but kale is tasty. Raw in salads or smoothies. Switch them up throughout your week to build strong bones. If you really want to make sure your body uses calcium, well, you need to read this next part. Let's talk about nutrients that help or block your body. From absorbing calcium, increasing calcium absorption. You've started adding more calcium-rich foods like leafy greens, chia seeds, almonds, tofu. That's a great start. But many people miss that your body uses the nutrients you eat, not just the food itself. Your body needs key allies to fully benefit from calcium, and you also need to avoid some tricky blockers. Let's start with good friends. Think of vitamin D as calcium's best friend. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium well. You get it from sun exposure, fortified foods, and fatty fish, like sardines and salmon. Magnesium plays a key role, turning vitamin D into its active form. You find magnesium in whole grains, nuts, seeds, leafy greens. Vitamin K2 is a lesser-known vitamin that guides calcium from your arteries into your bones. You can find vitamin K2 in fermented foods like egg yolks, hard cheeses, and natto. Now let's talk about some unhelpful visitors. Your body may lose more calcium in urine if you eat too much salt, drink tea and coffee in moderation, because caffeine can block calcium absorption a bit. Swiss chard beets, spinach, contain oxalates, which bind calcium and stop absorption. Grace's bone density stayed low. Even with daily calcium supplements, her doctor found out she had vitamin D deficiency after changing her diet, adding daily walks in the sun, and a small vitamin D pill. Things improved a lot. The lesson is not, more calcium always solves it. Sometimes your body needs the right conditions to use calcium well. About your daily calcium needs. Let's make it clear and simple. How much calcium is needed? How to monitor it? We talked about calcium sources, absorption, and blockers. But now, how much calcium daily? The NIH says people aged 51 to 70. Men need about 1,000 milligrams. Women need 1,200 milligrams daily, regardless of gender. People over 70 need 1,200 milligrams daily, though it sounds like a lot. Splitting into 3 meals and a snack makes it achievable. Here's an example of what it might look like. One day, chia pudding for breakfast has about 180 milligrams. Fried tofu for lunch contains 350 milligrams. Almonds as a snack give you 100 milligrams. Spinach with dinner has around 230 milligrams. You're on the right track if you add fortified milk. But how do you stay consistent? You can use simple tools like a meal journal, notes on your phone, or apps to track calcium like Chronometer or MyFitnessPal, or even a list of your favorite calcium-rich foods. Tape to the fridge. I helped my aunt set up a weekly calcium chart on her kitchen whiteboard. She added foods to meals and checked them off daily. She said she loved tracking progress, made healthy eating feel more like a game than a chore. Remember, consistency over time is more important than being perfect every day. Now that you've learned a lot, you're ready for the final step. Let's wrap up with a weekly challenge to boost your bone health. This video covers much more than just foods and nutrients. We talk about habits, decisions, and caring for your bones, something that supports you for life. It's time now to put into practice all the knowledge we've gained together. Check out this simple weekly challenge to strengthen your bones. Every day, try to include one calcium-rich food we talked about. Feel free to mix and match as you like. Here's a timeline to inspire you. Day 1, add chia seeds to your smoothie or breakfast cereal. Day 2, enjoy toast with almond butter or a handful of almonds for a snack. Day 3, sprinkle sesame seeds on a salad or make a simple tahini sauce. Day 4, savor sardines in pasta or on whole grain bread. Day 5, cook calcium-enriched tofu with your favorite vegetables. Day 6, boil spinach with garlic or prepare a kale salad. Day 7, combine your favorites together for a nourishing bone-building dinner. Bonus tip, keep track of how you feel. Mood, digestion, energy levels. Small changes can make a big difference, especially for senior health. After the week, come back, share your experience. Tell us what you tried, what you liked, and what you want to keep doing. You might inspire someone else to start their journey. If this video changed how you see calcium hit, remember to click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any senior health tips from our channel. Until next time, stay curious. Be kind to your body, and remember, you are strong, capable, and ready. Subscribe. Now, stay updated and keep your health thriving.